Hello, welcome back to the pod, ladies and gentlemen. Just the two of us today. That's all you get. That's all you're gonna get. And fuck you, Kenny. So we got episode 66 here today with the chirps. Boys are kind of banged up. I feel like it's been a long couple weeks, at least for me. You know, just body's hurting a little bit with school, working out. The weekends get the best of you. Fitting for number 66, like Mario Lemieux. That guy got pretty banged up in his career too. So let's get right into it. Starting off, Rangers and Giants dub. New York is on top. Have been, always will be. Let's see if we can win a chip soon in either one of those. Yankees are just always consistent, though.
This is week 3, so it's obviously early in the season, but I've watched every Giants game up until this week, and I was like, all right, like, fuck it, they suck. Like, I'm going to go golf. Beautiful day.
You're not allowed to watch any more games now. You know that, right?
That's what I said. You'll see there's a video. Like, I filmed a video today on the course with my buddy Jake.
Yeah.
And I'm like filming on hole, like, maybe you're like on hole, whatever run. Doesn't matter. The holes doesn't matter. And I'm like talking to him. I'm like, on the video for the YouTube video, I'm like, well, I'm sure you won't see this until like week 6, but the Browns just lost the Giants. So I guess I'm never watching a game again and going, Jake, you're coming to the golf course with me every week on Sunday.
It's only weird if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was so pumped, dude. There was a few plays I was a little scared that they were gonna make a comeback, but dude, Malik Neighbors, I said it when we drafted him. That guy is a special talent. I mean, you know, every NFL scout knew that, but you know, I said it too. So that's all that matters in my books. I could maybe be a scout one day. You never know. Yeah, dude, I was ecstatic, dude. That was awesome. You know, it was beating the Browns, so it's not doing much, but it's a lot better than losing to the Browns, that's for sure. Also, Cowboys lost today. Fuck them. Hate them.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I think that's my least favorite team.
I think it's a lot of people's least favorite teams. I
think
they've actually been
your favorite or least favorite. There's no in between.
I think they've been rated people's least favorite teams for several years, like the fan base's least favorite team for several years in the NFL. Like that's an impressive stat to maintain, and I'm glad it's them, not us.
Yeah, no one like hates the Giants. Maybe Cowboys
fans. Yeah, Cowboys fans definitely hate the Giants. And Eagles fans, but then Washington's kind of the irrelevant team in our division. That might be a hot take, but I think they're kind of like that team that's kind of just always been there. You know, they've had their stints with Peterson, RG3, but they're usually just kind of like sitting around.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Are we turning into a football pod?
I mean, it can. I mean, before I was going to say, like, we golfed today. I haven't golfed in so long. I started off like par. Like, yeah, easy game. It's an easy game. Didn't see another par till hole like 16 or 15.
Yeah. It goes that way sometimes.
I haven't played in like 3 weeks. But you know what? Shout out to the fine folks over at Primo Golf, because at least I look good playing bad.
At least you look good playing bad. Then look bad playing bad.
Look bad and play bad.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, would you rather look good, play bad, or play bad, or look good, play bad, or play bad, look good? No, that's the same thing. Look good, play bad, or look bad, play good.
I mean, honestly, the truth is I'd rather play good and look bad.
And how would you do that? How would you do that? But what would you be wearing?
I don't know. Like, if you told me I'd be a scratch golfer and I played in tighty whities every day and that's nothing else, I'd be.
But I'd rather be wearing Primo. That's just my point. I could shoot 120. I could shoot 120 and wear Primo, and I'd be okay with it.
I could also control what I wear. I can't control the outcome of my round.
That's true.
So that's why
I think the outcome of your round is completely under your control. Golf is without a doubt 100% on you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Getting dressed is a pretty easy task. I just go over to Primo Golf Apparel. I use code SundayChirps15. I order. I wear it.
You get 15% off.
You get 15% off.
Yeah.
Trying to hit every club straight and on the green and making putts. Well, though, that's really difficult.
Yeah. Putting's hard, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to play Tuesday. My classes got canceled, so I might play in the
How come?
morning. I just have one class, and I don't know. I think he's out of the country, something like that. He's traveling.
Okay.
2 of my professors are traveling this week. I'm pretty excited.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Good. Thank God you're paying all that money for a good education.
My education's good.
Education good. Very nice.
Very good. Very good. Dude, so speaking of getting in the groove, so we have a fraternity bowling league, and you play 2 games. So you have your teams. You play 2 games each Thursday. And there's 3 point there. You can get 3 points. So if you win the first game, if you win one game but then the other team doesn't beat you by how much you beat them, you get 2 points. If you win both games, you get 3 points. But if you win the first game, basically I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Basically, if you win the first game, you're guaranteed 2 points unless the other team beats you in the second game by a greater margin.
Okay.
So you get a point for winning a game, but then it's point differential.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So anyway.
So how's that going?
I've never been a good bowler. I went undrafted this year, but I got put on a team anyway. And I've been consistently rolling like 120s, I'd say. Maybe like 115, 120. Which isn't amazing, but it's not like great. But I mean, for someone who doesn't bowl other than during like fraternity league bowling, we're also boozing a little bit. Like I'd say it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I rolled a 164. Yeah, 184. Sorry, I rolled a 184. PR, fucking great, dude. I was on fire. I closed every frame up until the last frame. But next game, I bowled
New Year's Eve.
I bowled a 103 the next game. So it's like, oh, this is great. Crazy Linsanity run, folded. I hit like 3 pins on the first frame of the second game. It was bad.
Never ideal.
Yeah, no, it was fun though. It's always good for morale to get the juices flowing a little bit, feeling good about yourself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
dude,
I walked 18 today. Oh, go ahead.
You walked 18? That's solid. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if my knee could handle that right now.
What'd you do your knee?
I have like a torn ACL.
Oh,
told you, I'm banged up, man. I'm banged up right now.
Dude, I'm falling apart.
I am like...
I caught some good waves this morning, though.
That's good. I wish I could go surfing right now. But yeah, dude, I'm falling apart at the seams right now. Like, physically. Like, mentally, I'm fucking solid, dude. It's like... I feel like when my mental health is, like, not as great, my body feels better. But, I am fucking cruising right now. But my body is, like, my joints are just gone right now. It is terrible.
Me too. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to get a cold plunge. I don't know if there's someone wants to sponsor us. Maybe send the boys some cold plunges. But I think we need them. And I think we need them the worst way.
I think the boys need them to feel great. Like, I think it's going to be... That would be awesome. If we could just get some cold plunges. I don't really like sitting in a trough full of ice and beer. We have like the troughs and we'll fill them up with water and ice sometimes. But yeah. Speaking of ice, I'm going to Clemson this weekend. And Cade Klubnik
that wouldn't be how I would...
in his veins. I made the transition. Don't worry about it. I did it. I figured it out.
I thought you were going to go towards like hockey captains from the ice.
But no.
Go
That's a good point. No, but yeah, I'm going. I'm just gonna have some good stories. So that's what I'm getting at. Yeah. But yes, speaking of ice, we've got some captain shifts in the league this offseason. Jared, what's been your favorite of the 3 we're going to talk about?
I want to say, what do we have? It's what, Foligno, Hedman, and who's the third?
Matthews.
Matthews. I think Foligno is my favorite. He just seems like a dad of the group. The Blackhawks are a young team. He
Yeah.
just seems like the nicest guy, always trying to get you better, and just
Yeah.
like the definition of a leader.
Right. He's kind of like, he's not a skill guy. He's a solid player, but he's got that dad mentality. I mean, he's got young kids. Bernard basically, I think that he lived with him for a while.
I think so.
Yeah, he might still be living with him. But I mean, like I think he's probably the best pick you could have on that team. Now Seth Jones is still wearing the A. I think if they picked him, it could have been a good idea. But I think having that more veteran leadership right now is what you need. Because Foligno, let's be honest, he doesn't have a lot of time left in his career, probably, right?
He's 36, so he's gonna be in the back nine for sure.
Yeah, I mean, without like,
But I think it's a bridge. Like it's gonna
yeah,
be
I think it's
Foligno
gonna
for the next 2-3 years and hand it to Bedsy.
that's a good point. I didn't even think about that connection, but I think you got to give Bedsy an A either halfway, like sometime during this season or next season, if that's going to be the transition you make. Because if not, it's hard to justify going from Bedsy wearing nothing to wearing the C in 2-3 years.
No, he'll probably get an A this year, if not next year for sure.
Yeah, or
His kids are.
I was gonna say, what if on like opening night is when they announced it? That'd be pretty sick. Like, and your captain, because he's also number 98, so he's one of the last guys to come out during intros. So imagine if they do like, and your captains of this season, and they start off with him as because I think they probably go A's and then C's.
They announced them all, I'm pretty sure.
No, I know they did, but I'm saying like, what if they like had a sneaky announcement?
I wonder how many they have. They can't be like the Rangers, like the last 2 years ago, where they had fucking 5 A's. It was disgusting.
Yeah, and they would just rotate through who's wearing them. Yeah.
But I'm not sure who it is. I'm kind of curious now.
I like Foligno though. That's
Looks like
solid choice. I think the Rangers leadership is the same as last year.
Probably. Do you see this is like so ironic. The Maple Leafs new sponsor on their helmet is Oreo. Like it's a sport and I'm gonna put like some terrible food like to endorse
like
a sport.
Oreos. It's kind of funny. I mean, I guess it goes with their color scheme.
It goes with their color scheme, but like it's like, oh, pro athletes, they eat Oreos. No, they don't. You think Austin Matthews putting a fucking Oreo in his body?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Dude, I mean, I feel like a lot of pro athletes don't have like the best diet in the world.
The top tier ones, they don't put that in their body. Their bodies are not meant to handle Oreos.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'm saying, like look at Ovechkin, dude. That guy, like, he drinks Coke on the bench.
Dude, he's not gonna be able to skate this year. That man doesn't move on the power play. He stands still and just waits for the puck to come to him.
Did you see him in practice? They were doing like sprint drills, and like he was not moving that fast.
I didn't see this, but I'm sure. Do you see? Like he was doing soccer to get back into shape. His like, he probably gained like 25 pounds in the off season. Looked like.
I think Ovechkin.
I don't know.
Weighs like 260.
Probably. He's probably gonna go play a little bit of fullback when he retires.
He is not a small person by any means. Like, dude, he is a massive person. Like, I think he's 6'3". Yeah. He's 6'3", like 260, and he's not fat. He is like, I mean, he's not like jacked.
He looked fat.
Yeah, that guy's like, his legs, dude, are so fucking big. Have you seen
his listed as 236? Do you know?
Really?
He was like 265 at least.
Yeah, he had to. But dude, I mean, like, think about it when we were still playing. Like, you could gain 10 pounds in the off season. You're losing that in the first month and a half of like camp and games.
Yeah.
Like I remember
9.
I went to college and like I was like I was lean, but I wasn't like as cut as I was playing high school hockey. And then like probably like 2 months later, dude, like it's like back to like no body fat. Now I'm just a bum.
Yeah, I got the
But
beer
that
weight. Although I haven't had a drink since last Friday or last
I
Saturday.
cannot say the
So
same for myself.
I'm sure you can't. I don't know. Trying to slow
But I
down
think,
as you drink wine. Yeah, of course.
I think that's the balance of college though. And I think I've found it pretty good this year. Like really working on like making sure you're getting to the gym, doing your schoolwork, studying hard, and like still drinking and like having fun with your friends. Like, because like on like you're here to have you're here for your education, but you're also here to have fun and make lifelong memories. Like,
For sure, for sure.
let's be honest. Like that is a huge part of college is the connections you're gonna make and just the life skills you learn. Like you're gonna be able to
Mhm.
get a job. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want as
Absolutely.
long as you work hard. But you're not gonna be able to do that if you don't have the people skills. So, you know, going to the bars, hanging out with your friends, meeting new people, like going to do something random, like going like to an apple orchard, like something fun like that. Like those are the people skills you need in life.
Yeah. No, I'm laughing. Two things you said. One, the college thing. I was walking in this evening and like one of my neighbors who I grew up with, she was on her porch like just hanging out with this like another girl, and I was like, she's like, Jared, like you know Maya, right? I'm like, uh, I don't maybe. And, like so I go look over and I'm like, oh, like I went to college with her. That's like crazy. Like, what are the odds you guys like know each other?
Yeah.
Um,
What are the odds that another girl from your hometown in Long Island went to Binghamton?
she's not. No, this girl. Sorry, this girl didn't go to Binghamton from my hometown. She went to Duke. The
Oh,
other girl went to Binghamton. Is not from Long Beach.
oh,
I
so
don't know where
they're
she's
just
from. It
friends.
could be Long
Okay,
Island,
so your
the
friend
city.
from Long Beach went to Duke, but she's friends with a girl that you went to Binghamton with. Is that
Yes,
correct? Okay.
they actually. I think they met on Tinder actually, ironically,
Oh, are they dating?
but I don't know. I
They're
wasn't gonna
hanging out.
ask. Like
Okay, they're
I was
hanging
like,
out though. Okay,
they're
that's
hanging out.
cool.
Little doobie. They were just chilling.
Fun.
I don't
Good
know.
time.
Yeah. And
I
then
feel like you I feel like you just
what do you
like
say?
the way you said that, like, and I feel like you said it as like you shouldn't have said that.
No, it just was like I was like, oh, how do you guys know each other? Like, oh, we met on Tinder and Raya. I was like,
What's
all right,
Raya?
good to know. I think Raya is like some classier dating app. I don't know. I actually want to look into what that is.
What if it was like
Because I don't know. I really don't.
you're probably familiar with Grinder though.
Like what?
You're probably pretty familiar with Grinder.
Yeah. Yeah, would you?
So you and Kenny met,
Grinder
right?
goes and they hit us up. No, just say Grinder hits us to be like the headline sponsor for Sunday Chirps Pod.
Dude,
They're
that'd
like,
be
we'll throw you
unreal.
like they throw the fucking thing at us, the whole bathtub. What's the saying? They throw the
The whole kitchen
kitchen sink
sink.
at us.
Yeah.
Do we
Dude,
take it?
that'd be sick. Like, I mean, like I'm not gonna use it, but like that'd be sick. Like that'd be a sick sponsor. I mean, like there's got to be like a lot of
That'd be
like
something.
there's got to be a ton of gay people out there that like are super into golf and hockey. Like I feel like we would like cater that to that audience pretty well. And if they're our sponsor, like fuck, sign me up. Not for the app, for the sponsorship.
It's like that guy that comments on all our stuff. That's like the with the hard eyes.
Oh yeah,
He's like
yeah.
listening to this. He's like, yeah, they're talking.
That'd be kind of funny. I mean, you never know where you're gonna get a good sponsor.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say too. Oh, with the apple thing, my mom was supposed to go apple picking today with with like some family, and their
Yeah.
car got a flat tire in like the Bronx, and they just never made it. They had to get the tires, two flat tires. They had to get them repaired, and then they just never ended up making it to apple picking.
That's brutal. I want to go apple picking so
So,
bad, dude. You want to be fun?
are
Like,
you back in? Are you in Long Island? They went right by where you live. They were in Harbs, maybe in like North Salem. Harvest Moon in North Salem.
oh yeah, dude, my friends go there all the time. Like they discovered it this
Yes, it's not
summer,
far.
and like I was obviously in Chicago all summer, so I wasn't there. But like, dude, they would go and like they have really good craft beers. They have wine. It looks really cool. They would just go there and like booze and send me videos when I was like at the gym.
That's
It's like,
unreal.
just like, thanks,
Do you
guys.
see the? Do you see the shirt I sent? My dad got me. His company is co-branded with the Blackhawks. He got me like a polo for like
Yeah, yeah,
Blockvilles and Chicago Black, which is pretty sick.
that is sick, dude.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing too. Since we've been on this, we've told people to use our code, and they have during the pod.
Yeah,
Someone used the code already.
I've
So
been
even though we're not
enjoying.
live,
Yeah, we appreciate you guys a lot. I like seeing those emails come in, and it's like, your code has been used for a purchase of blank amount. You have received this much. You know, I think we should do a little promotion where we could work out the details. We'll have an official statement in the next pod, or maybe we'll just make a clip. But stay tuned, because we're gonna do a little giveaway, or where, you know, if you, to some extent of like, spend enough money on, if you spend X amount of money or do X amount of orders, like, you, each dollar adds you into, like, gives you one raffle ticket, or like every $5 you spend gives you a raffle ticket. So we'll workshop it, but stay tuned, guys, because we're gonna work out some sort of giveaway here, just for some good morale and some good fun. We got to order some hats, dude. We have to.
I'll talk to you about something after.
Yeah.
We got something on the back burner. I'll key you in. So
Ooh. We got it. We have a surprise, ladies and gentlemen, that I am not currently aware of.
Got
So
some stuff. Probably not in the next few weeks, but like probably by Christmas time there'll be something. Before Christmas there'll be something. There's something brewing.
Sweet.
But
dude,
a couple
speaking of apple picking, I want to go back to apple picking really quick. It's something I'm passionate about. I said at the beginning of the year, I said to the boys, I was like, "Yo, we should go apple picking at some point." Y'all want to be fun though? If you had a girlfriend and you could go apple picking with them,
that would be fun.
That would be cool.
Anyway,
I that would be cool. Like, went apple picking with the girlfriend. I did it once. That was a fun time. No, it was pumpkin picking.
Problem
it was an apple
there's
orchard.
One key component missing.
Gotta know how to talk to girls.
Missing one key component.
What?
No, I just meant the girlfriend. You didn't have to fucking undress yourself there.
Oh no! I know how I know how to talk to girls. I'm not saying I'm good at it. I know how to.
Yeah. I have like a couple of action items, but I say we jump to top 5. Meanwhile,
yeah. What did we land on? I went to the bathroom and kind of let you decide what we were gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the top 5, like meal dishes that you'd eat, like apps you'd eat. It could be anything there during a football game. Sunday football's on. You're like, oh, I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the other. What are we eating? And it's brought to you by Drink Plan D. So I'm sure, like many of you like to even enjoy beers during the game. But odds are you might have gone out on Saturday night and you're kind of banged up. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to head over to Drink Plan D. And you're gonna use code Sunday Chirps. That's gonna save you 15%. And let me tell you something, folks. Not only will this hydrate you and help you get rid of that horrible hangover, or if you're eating beer, drinking beer, eating wings, pizza, God knows what else you're eating. It's also not made with sugar, added fake sugars. It's used with monk fruit sweetener, which is much better for you. So you're going to want to head over to drinkpland.com, code Sunday Chirps. You know what? Let me double check to make sure it's Sunday Chirps and not Sunday Chirps 15. But I will double check right now. Meanwhile, do you want the first or second pick?
I mean, shouldn't we just do like 1, 2, like just go back and forth? Like we don't have to do snake draft
Yeah.
style.
Do you want the first
There's
one or
2 of
second
us,
one?
yeah. I'll go first. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let me get my trusty pad out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come in here
Pick it.
with the number 1 spot, and I'm just gonna go with the classic, never fails, wings.
It's a good one. Real good. I think. You know what? I think there's no number 1 here. I think it's 1A, 1B. Like they're right there together.
Yeah.
And I'm
Depends what you
really
say.
followed up. I think it's pizza. I think pizza and wings are 1A, 1B.
I don't think pizza and wings are 1A, 1B.
Wowza.
I think
Okay.
pizza would be more of a 2 category. Because I think I'm stealing.
Am I spinning around? Is it you or me? Do you want to just go back and forth?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's do that. I think I'm stealing something in the 2 spot here. Ribs.
Go for it.
I think ribs is a 1-2 punch with wings. I think a finger food that is like a barbecue finger food is a better thing to eat than a pizza. Like a pizza is more of like your 8:00 games. Like you're not sitting down with a pizza at
1 p.m.
For your
are.
For your 1:00 game. I'm not trying to eat a pizza. I'm trying to have some wings. Get a little spice in the system. Maybe have a cold one next to me. Maybe not.
It's a bad take. That's a cold take.
It might be.
Pizza would be number 1. I would have taken
I'm going
pizza
with like
over
my
wings in the
personal
1
preferences though.
Here's a follow-up. I think ribs are a great option. I am not saying ever. I would never say no to a good rib, beef, pork, you name it.
I'm taking ribs over pizza any day of the week though. Like I'm thinking of really good ribs too.
That's what I'm saying. You're never getting really good ribs like any given Sunday. You might one Sunday, you can get a good slice of pizza every Sunday.
I have this amazing barbecue spot right near my house. And let me tell you, whenever I get the ribs there, it never fails.
I know. It's a pricey option, though. Could be a little bit of a pricey option.
Could be. That's true. We're not doing a budgeted draft here. We're doing a draft, so.
Fair. It's fair. But you know what? I just think it's less realistic to have ribs every week. Probably not good for your health either to have ribs every week. Nor is it good for pizza.
Yeah.
But
none of this stuff is going to be good for your health every week.
So I'm going to keep it rolling. Another difficult food, a messy food. We talked wings. We talked ribs. Hit it with nachos. I think it's a nice fucking football food.
Yeah.
Give me the nachos.
That's a solid pick. I mean, because of the lactose, I'm not really a huge nacho guy, but whenever people get nachos and I'm with them, I'm like, oh, like that looks good. Like if there's one with just a little bit of meat on it, maybe get a jalapeno on that. Like I'm gonna steal it. But I mean that's a solid pick. Everyone seems to always love them. But no, that's good. I can't argue with that one. I'm gonna come back in the 3 spot here and just go with a burger, classic burger. Mix and match it however you want, but burger never fails. I mean, none of these ever fail. They're always going to be fan favorites. I think that's the hard part of having 2 people in this draft. But I think we're doing pretty hot right now.
Yeah, I think we're buzzing right now. There's been nothing. I wouldn't say any bad picks yet. I'm sure
you're going
we'll
to have
some
a bad
hot
pick if
soon.
you do what I think you're going to do.
I might. I think what I'm about to say now is not going to be a hot pick yet. I don't know. Like we're gonna have to go to the jury on like what I get here. But I want to go sandwiches. Do I get like all sandwiches, or do I need to pick like a type?
Well, that's when you could do the argument: is a burger a sandwich?
Okay, I want cold and hot subs. Can I have both?
I would say just I don't know. Well, okay, so like when we're talking subs, like we're talking it's like on a Italian wedge.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
talking like
Yeah.
cold subs. We're talking like Italian,
Yeah, you're talking like an
turkey,
Italian.
ham.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, take them cold hot subs. That's subs. You get subs.
But hot subs, do I get too? Like your chicken parm, your meatball
Yeah,
heroes,
yeah. I
your
think that's fine because I said wings, so that's boneless, that's bone in, and it's all the flavors.
yeah.
So
So I
I
want you to
think
sandwiches. Burgers is a different category. We're not doing that argument tonight.
yeah, it's a conversation for another time. Don't have the energy for that one right now.
No.
All right, so you just did subs. I know I said this last time when we did it with just our top fives, but
Mm-hmm.
this is tough. Give me the steak. Give me the steak.
I respect it. I don't hate that play.
Yeah, I'm going with my favorites. I mean, you can't always please everyone, so give me the fucking steak, baby. Give me it. I want that, dude. I'm hungry now. I'm getting hungry now.
Steak might be one of the best food items in history.
Period. Yeah. I mean, it's right up there with this might be a hot take because a lot of people don't like fish. It's right up there with tuna. I could literally survive on tuna and steak the entire rest of my life, and I would be fine.
Like tuna tartare, tuna like
any type of tuna, dude.
Canned tuna.
You put tuna.
I love tuna too.
Dude, you put tuna in front of me, in any way, shape, or form, dude. I am eating it like it's my job.
Yeah, and I'm gonna follow
I wonder
it up.
how much money I've spent on tuna in my life.
You should just maybe limit it to like 1 to 2 times a week because your mercury's gonna be fucking out the wazoo.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty sure I was on the verge of mercury poisoning one time because I had like a month's worth of salmon in like 3 days.
You're a pigeon. You're an idiot.
Yeah, it was bad.
Keep it rolling. Finger food delight. We're gonna keep dipping, and we're going buff chicken dip. Buffalo chicken dip is. I know you're kind of all over it. You could do a lactose-free one.
Yeah. No. Well, I have a good story about buffalo chicken dip. So today we had our sweetheart draft or election, and our previous sweetheart, one of my good friends, shout out Sophia, she would make us buffalo chicken dip every Sunday for football. She'd bring it over the house. She'd hang out, watch football with the guys, do homework. Awesome person. But that's a good buffalo chicken dip story I have. Yeah.
What a classy
I never ate it, but it smelled good.
Moving forward.
Do I have one more pick?
Yeah, it is. Yep, last picks.
I might get flamed for this one. Give me the charcuterie board.
You know what?
Some meat, some cheese, some vegetables. I mean, you get some hummus on that. You get some nuts. You get some dips. You get some jams. So I think it's a good starter. I'm not saying you're doing it every Sunday with just sitting around with the boys, but if you're going to an event, you're the guy that pulls up the charcuterie board, or if it's there, it's hitting every time. Every time.
I think there's an asterisk on this. I think you have to show up with a girlfriend, significant other. You know what?
Oh yeah, you're not bringing the charcuterie board on your own.
I think that was the best pick of the draft. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that's the best pick because when you show up to like Thanksgiving and they have the charcuterie board out, they have all these dips and stuff. Yeah. It's a real classy move.
Like, dude, oh my god, Thanksgiving charcuterie board is the best. Like, at Thanksgiving every year, dude, we have a table. It's basically a table charcuterie board. It's fucking awesome, and I will literally just sit there talking to my family, just like picking at every little thing on that,
Oh, like
my family Thanksgiving, like the we drink wine on Thanksgiving. Like, yeah, well, there'll be beer, but like if you're drinking alcohol, you're gonna be drinking wine, and I'll be sitting there just like getting my glass refilled when I need it. Thanksgiving's a great time. It's my favorite holiday. I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. But dude, you're just sitting. I'm just devouring that charcuterie board, and like, I don't feel bad about it. I'm gonna eat all the good stuff. Like, if no one else is eating it, like, I'm gonna pick the good stuff. Eat what I want. Honestly, the carrots is why I thought of it.
Listen, here's the short and the long answer. I think that was the best pick on the board. One, like just overall, like I think that does better than wings or pizza because you get like the originality points, creativity. Like I'm tipping the cap to you. I don't know if that's what you just did.
No, I wasn't. I was just fixing my hat. I didn't really like the way it looked. It was, but I appreciate that, man.
I'm tipping the cap to you. I think that was the best answer of all of them, and you got the last pick.
Yeah.
The only downside is it's kind of soft to show up with it unless you have a girlfriend, significant other, whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation. Or you can show up with it on your own if you're going to, like, say, like you're going to a girl's house or someone's house that you're trying to impress, and you always be the guy that shows up the charcuterie board.
Sure.
Like, if I was a girl, dude, and some guy came over with a charcuterie board, I'd be like, is there a ring in that too? Like, that might just be me, but.
Yeah. Listen, I'm with you. I'm giving you props here. Yeah, I've not had a classy list to start out, so I'm gonna kind of finish out with something, a little bit more pricey. Maybe not every Sunday, but going the sushi route. I think sushi and football.
Yep, dude, sushi's a sleeper pick. I was actually thinking about doing that. So I'm gonna tip the cap back to you.
Oh, stop it!
Stop. No, dude, you were 100% right on that though. Like, like when I was in middle school and high school, we'd be at home Sunday night watching football, and 6:30 rolls around, you get a little hungry again. Hey, like, what are you guys thinking for dinner? Do we want to cook? That's just, it's more of a pleasantry. Like, hey, do we want to cook? No.
Exactly.
Let's get some sushi. And you know what fits in sushi? Tuna. Tuna's in sushi.
Tuna avocado is low-key.
I'm not a massive avocado guy, but spicy tuna rolls.
Yep, love those. You just give me the tuna straight. Give me the tuna on a little bit of rice.
A little sashimi,
that
yeah.
Little classy gal. Shoot, what was I gonna say?
I'm glad I brought a snack for doing a food top 5 today.
Hell yeah. Honestly, the only other thing I was thinking about maybe doing was chili, but like,
oh, dude,
it's only
I have
like
not had a good.
Gotta be cold enough.
Yeah, no, I think that's a fair take. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I think let's do an honorable mention. Are you taking the chili as an honorable mention?
We could do this to like kind of together. I was just saying, like, I wasn't doing an honorable mention per se. Just like maybe like come week 10, that's when I start bringing the chili in. But it's way too early in the season.
Mom gets a nice vat of chili going on the stove. You're eating chili from like 6 to like 10:30 at night. 4 hours of chili. Oh, that's something I miss. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
Do you want to hear some not so breaking news?
Yeah.
I just opened my phone. Utah preseason first goal ever in the history of Utah Hockey Club.
Clayton
It was
Keller?
an own goal empty netter. That's historic.
You can take the team out of Arizona, but you can't take the Arizona out of the team. That is something else, dude.
Yeah, it's unreal. I mean,
Wait,
look,
wait. It was
that's a bad,
they scored an own goal.
like they passed it back to the D. He missed the pass and went into the empty net.
Did they win?
I mean, I doubt it if they pulled the goalie to
Well,
try
go
to
look at
come
the
back.
score. Oh yeah, that makes
Uh,
sense. I was thinking it might have been like a delayed penalty call.
you know what? It might have been because they won 5-3.
Whew. Fire.
Stay hot. Yeah.
Stick taps to them, baby. That's pretty
Yeah, I
sweet.
get. Oh, they were down 2-0 or 3-0, and they came back and won 5-3. So, a couple clicks for Utah.
Hey,
Um,
maybe they did leave Arizona in Arizona.
maybe I'm sure we'll see the Desert Dogs reappear in 5 years or so.
You think they'll put a
They'll
team
come
back
back
there?
100%.
Dude, not in 5, 10. There's so many other places to expand first.
They're gonna. He's got a special heart for Arizona. They're gonna go back to Arizona. Um, they probably also shouldn't have left if they would have had the arena built. It wasn't about a fan base. It was about the tax dollar for their arena.
Well, they were so bad, no one wanted to pay the taxes for it. Like, dude, like think about it.
Nah, they're
That's
gonna.
like imagine the 0-16 Cleveland Browns saying, "Hey, can we build a new stadium?" It's like they have the fan base. They probably always will.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
But
Can we build a stadium? It was. We don't have. They're homeless.
yeah, dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like they were so bad, no one was gonna help raise the money. They weren't gonna increase taxes or draw more taxes for a new stadium when they were that bad. There was definitely not enough of a return on investment for them to do it. This is where my knowledge
I
is.
mean, they weren't that bad.
They were pretty fucking bad, dude.
They made the playoffs in 2020. That's more recent than the Sabres. And they went to the Western Conference final in 2012.
All right, dude.
So,
That's 12 years ago. Like, it's
yeah, but
not
if I
that
go look
recent.
up right now every team's last conference final appearance, I bet there's other teams that haven't been there since.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there was too much of a gap between them and other low end teams. Like, they weren't good.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But, I mean, there's a
I'm
lot of
trying to
teams that have probably been worse
where
in the
we've
last.
definitely talked about this a lot, especially with the knowledge that Arizona was going to be leaving. Where's the next spot you would like to see a team?
That I'd like or that I think there will be a team.
Both, two-parter. Where do you want one? Where would you think? I think realistically, putting a team in Houston or Austin. Houston, probably Houston. Yeah, I think Houston's probably the next spot to do.
They're gonna go two at a time, but yeah, I think Houston's very likely. So I can't remember. Chicklets were talking about this that either it was like there's a real chance that like they have the stadium I know and they definitely can get it, or there was that they have the stadium but like they cannot fill that thing for shit. And I don't remember which it
I
was.
wonder because like for yeah, that'd be interesting to find out what the exact information on that is. But I think Houston would probably be the most realistic. So if it's gonna have to be two teams, because what we have 32 or 33
Mm-hmm.
teams now,
32.
32. So you think they add two, go one
Yeah,
Western, one
two at a
Eastern.
time.
So Houston would be
Yep.
Western. Plus then you get that.
No, Houston could go either way. Houston could
But
go either way.
think about it, you're gonna want to have them in a division with the Stars to get that
Yeah, but
rivalry.
you could always move the Stars over east if you needed to,
But then
and
you
then
have to.
throw a West.
I don't think there's the. They're not going to put another California team in. I don't see.
I'll tell you where I think they should put one.
You
Kansas
think
City.
Kansas City? Okay,
Absolutely.
they would go Western then.
Kansas City's like just north of Dallas, so like that kind of. I don't. They probably. I don't know. They probably need to restructure the league.
I think you either go Kansas City or Houston. If you do Kansas City and Houston, you keep
Quebec?
Houston. You go Houston Western, put Kansas City Eastern.
But Houston's east of Dallas.
Yeah, but you want them in the same division, and you're not going to move Dallas out of the West.
But Dallas is right near Kansas City as well. It's like a 5-hour drive. They're gonna put Atlanta
I
in
think
there
it's the
probably
same
10.
debate as where do you put Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone's done it where they just go not 4 divisions. I mean, 32 you can't do, but when you go to 36, you go 4 divisions of 9 teams.
Why would you do 30? So then you're adding 4 teams?
They're gonna keep adding.
You think 36 teams in the NHL would be like feasible?
Yeah.
You got to expand
There's
the
so
play.
much good
You
talent.
expand the playoffs then?
No.
Keep it 4?
Keep it. I think they go back to conferences and you go 8 teams making each conference, back to old school. They've had the same amount of
1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, so forth.
Yeah.
I honestly
They've had a
like that matchup a lot better. Like I remember Marchand was recently talking about it. He wishes that they did that because like it doesn't really make sense to do it by your division.
Yeah.
I think
It's not fair
I think
when 2 plays 3 and then it's like, wow, we were both like top teams.
you're the same team. You like the 3 could have lost. Literally, the difference could have been an overtime loss. Like
Yeah.
you're the same team. If you want the Florida won it in what? Well, they won it in 7. They kind of fucked up, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess this year is not the best example of it, but okay. So if we're being honest, the Rangers and Florida, that was a better series than the Cup.
I don't know.
I think it was better. I think it was better hockey. Might be a hot take,
Yeah.
but
Honestly,
I think it was better
it's a hot
hockey.
take because
And I think if you do 1 through 8, I think you're gonna have a higher level Stanley Cup final.
I think you're probably right. Also, I was gonna say, I almost would agree with you because the Oilers and Panthers, each game, one team dominated the other. More or less. Like it was a
Yeah.
one-way game. Either the Panthers were way better or the Oilers were way better every game. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting. We should really get Bettman on the pod and just talk to him about it. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, Gary.
I'll text him.
Yeah, good. Hey, Gary, you want to switch this up? Marshy
Kim
told me
Jong
to. Marshy told me to talk to you for a little bit. That
Unreal.
would be sick if we got him on. I mean, I don't think we got. Didn't Johnny Laz just get him on? Or he was talking to someone huge. Oh, Sam Rosen. Yeah.
Sam
He just
Rosen,
got,
yeah.
he just got that was sick. Stip text. Fuck. You want to say it?
Couple clicks, couple stick taps for Johnny Laz and Sam Rosen.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
that was fun to have him on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get on some more good guests. I got a couple queued up too, and we'll talk after. But
this girl, this funny little shout. If the girl that DM'd me listens to the pod regularly, this goes out to you. DM me, swiped on my story, DM me and said, "Hey, let me get on the pod." And I was just like, "Yo, let's fucking go. That's sick. Let's do it."
Let's do it. Let's set it up.
I'll reach out there. See, I have no idea if she knows like anything about hockey or she's like trying to slide into my DMs. But either way, win's a win.
When's a win? Yeah, we talk hockey a little bit, but we just shoot
Yeah.
the shit normal. Should
Yeah,
be
that's what it
fine.
normally is. Yeah. So this actually, let's clip this. Mark it. 5007. Formal invitation for anyone. If you want to come on, shoot the shit. Maybe screw up your digital footprint. Send a DM to Sunday Chirps. Send it to me, Jacob.silva02, or Jared. What's your Instagram?
It's just Jared Pine.
Just Jared Pine. And let us know if you want to come on, have some fun, shoot the shit. If you're in New York, you can link up with Jared, do it with him, or Riverside Inn via your own area. Same goes for me. You're welcome to come here. We can find a location, whatever you want. Anyone's welcome. We're inclusive here, so it'd be fun to get some fun guests on and have a good time.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, we will see you next week. So any last thoughts before we let him go?
No, I have zero thoughts left in my head. So enjoy,
All
ladies
right.
and gentlemen.
Good night.